Jevon.
You know.
So I know he asked you Mario Cristobal question last week. I had one for you. Players who you know who would ask you, what does it require to play for him? What qualities does he value that are essential for players to have who want to play for him? You would say what?
Wow, that's a good question. I would say players that have dignity, honesty, respect. You know, they're hard workers and they buy in. That's really what it's all about. That's what was reiterated to us, just about buying into the process, trusting it, and then believing in what the coaches have for us, and then going out there and executing.
What does Mario Cristobal mean to you, and what has he given you as a player?
He's given me a lot of sense of direction and leadership. I think when I came in, I was a young player when I kind of had the leadership role put on my shoulders, and he encouraged me throughout my career at Oregon to kind of step into that role, wear it with pride, but also be one of the guys that younger guys can look to as somebody who gets there early, leaves late, does the the extra 1/8, so that I can perform on the field, but also help my team win any situation possible. So definitely about pushing me and understanding how to buy into a culture and really believing that, not just trying to do what I want to do, be a team player. There's no I in team, as the saying goes. So yeah.
Have you talked? I know he's been busy, and you're busy too. But have you talked to him or been like, "Hey, we're both here"?
No, I haven't reached out. I mean, it's common knowledge, obviously. I'm down here, but he actually texted me a couple weeks ago. Just congratulating me on having a good season and continuing to, like I said before, he wants guys to continue to work hard, and so that's what he reminded me. Always stay humble, never be complacent. So I'll probably reach out to him pretty soon when everything dies down for him, because I know it's going crazy.
Was he involved in recruiting you?
Coach Cristobal specifically was not involved with recruiting me. He was on staff when Coach Taggart was the head coach. That was my main recruiter. Coach Hayward, actually, who was a safeties coach when I was there. And then, but when Cristobal, it was like this whole movement of Cristobal in, and the guys were like, we want Cristobal as their coach. So one of my officials met with him, talked to him, and after that I was like, yep, like this is the guy, really. And so that was mostly it was almost like we were recruiting him to Mr. Mullens so that he could be the head coach, if you put it that way.
What was it about him that you guys wanted?
He just wanted us to become better ourselves. Like, he was a player's coach. People enjoyed him, enjoyed the way he coached, enjoyed his, his energy on the team. He was, electric. You see that on the field. He's a fireball of energy. Whether we're losing, winning, regardless, he's going to go out there and coach us as hard as he can.
Any plans for the bye weekend?
Yeah, I got plans. But I don't know. There's a camera on me. People gonna pull up on me. I don't know. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna be at Animal Kingdom, and Universal Studios. Yep, Orlando.
What rides do you like?
I don't like roller coasters. I don't. They make my stomach hurt, but I do like the sightseeing and all the different cool stuff at Disneyland and stuff like that. So. Yeah.
You've done so much well, obviously, in your rookie season. I know George Gotze was saying on both sides of the ball, the goal is for every player to be given one or two things to improve on over this week and a half. For you, what's one area where you think you'd like to take another step in your growth?
With the bye week, us not having an opponent, I want to really scout myself. That's really what it is. Just go back and watch my tape, because how we're watching tape on other teams are watching tape on me. So see my mannerisms and see where either I lack or where I need to improve it, and going to the next week, I better myself.
One more question.
I know you've talked about how valuable it was to have your dad stop the tape once the remote control was developed, as you all were watching TV growing up. Does he still do that, watching your games, and send you like a flurry of text messages after games saying, I want you to do this differently, that differently? Does he tell you on the phone after games?
Nah, not no more.
He doesn't do any of that?
No. I mean, he probably does it for himself, but he knows, I'm a professional athlete. So, I kind of I wouldn't be able to be here if I didn't do it myself, and he knows that. So, yeah, he doesn't do that no more.